Giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAKODASH, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And it's sincere shalom to the doctrine that's out there pushing its sincerity and the truth and its sound doctrine. Going to be a really quick video. I don't usually do videos on stuff on this topic when it comes to the woman. So if you out there are um, uh, offended by some of the things you may or may not hear in this video, you will hear in this video. Let me just put it out, just lay it out flat to you. Look, you will hear in this video, then you might as well click off now. And it's sad that we have to say that on videos about the woman. But when we get on the men, nobody has anything to say. You know what I'm saying? If unless it's like one of the Israelite camps or whatever, but no woman has anything to say. Well, they're just they'll say it, but to just defend the camp, but they won't defend men. They'll just say, well, why are you talking about men like that, or why are you talking about brother, stuff like that, right? So I heard something on number one. Let's get this scripture real quick, and I want to get into what actually made me do this video today. The book of Proverbs, chapter uh 31, verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroy kings. Now, what made me do this video today was I heard something on the radio, which I usually don't listen to the radio. I listen to my own stuff, but and pretty much the reason why I'm getting ready to say now, that's pretty much the reason. But I heard something on the radio. Uh, was talk, and everybody pretty much knows these songs. The way Pretty Girls Do It, Pretty Girls Walk, Pretty Girls Club, this, that, and the other. I heard like 3 songs in a row they played with that. You know, Pretty Girls this, Pretty Girls that, and it's just like something told me. The spirit hit me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go home and do a video. A little later, I said I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do a video on this word pretty. Okay. Now I didn't know it had that many definitions, right? But that's why I like looking into words. You just never know, and of course it closes out. But you just never really know with this English language. Now, every girl, women talk about, yeah, they pretty this, and all these men talk about, yeah, they pretty. But see, this is exactly like that word queen. You gotta really watch that word queen. While we talking about it, let's get it real quick, just so you know what I'm talking about here, okay? Because it really wasn't what you see these days, okay? Which I don't know if will it pop it up here. This app is usually good with this. Now the first obviously the first um, definition here is queen, okay? It may not it may not pop. Oh yes, it will. Yes, it will. Let's say that's why this app is good with this stuff. So we have the word queen here. Now before was that, and before it even meant anything like this, okay? This is why you must be careful with words. If you love your woman, you would not call her a queen, and I'm going to get ready to show you why. Let's see here. Chess piece. No, I ain't gonna look for no damn chess pieces. Um, trying to see where this starts. Okay. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. It says from playing card. Let's be called from these. So okay. So like, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to see where to start with this. Whether a hive is used in a figurative sense um, by 1807. Um, let's see here. Does it even have? So before, as you see here, you see meaning male homosexual, um, especially a feminine or ostentatious one, right? It says is certainly recorded by 1924, probably as an altercation or misunderstanding of queen, and that's what it was before, right? Quean, not Queen. Okay, It was Quean, and that's what it was first. Okay. Um, as you can see here, um, see here. Is this the full? I want the full thing because they must have changed some stuff here. But as you see, it at first you can see here it was just the way it was up there. It just meant woman. Okay, it didn't mean anything. No. Um, Female serf, hussy, prostitute. Okay, like I said, this is what it was. Let's go to Google. This app is usually good with stuff like this, but sometimes it's not. Right. So here it is. This is what I was looking for. So you have where it was translated from Old English to English. Now we got queen, and queen. And now when you look up that word queen, like I said, that's exactly where it comes from. Now we're going to look at oops, goddamn, right. Overly forward, impudent woman, shrewd hussy, a prostitute. So this is where we get that word queen, meaning whore. Okay, a prostitute. Okay, now originally, which I don't know why it's not popping up. I don't know if they, you know how the internet is, man. They always change some stuff. Okay, before it was even pointed towards a woman, it was actually pointed towards a man. It was a very like the other app that I was just on. It was a pretty much a very feminine man. It was a home like what that's where they get drag queens from, right? So that's where originally queen comes from. Now, when you go into this word pretty, now we got that out of the way. When you go into this word pretty, this has about one, two, three, four, about maybe three different definitions. So when you woman talk about yeah you're so pretty and this that and the other, what you're pretty much saying is you're sneaky, okay? Because what did it just say here? Cunning, crafty, clever. You're sneaky in a clever and a very unclever way. You know what I'm saying? Clever because you use your so called or your body or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Your influence and the stuff that you have on men to attract men, right? It's a succubus, pretty much. And that's what a lot of you women are, right? Succubuses. You're worse than them. Okay. So it says a trick. Do you see here? You see this? It says a trick. Okay. Cunning, skillful, artful, willing, astute. Okay. A trick, wild. Okay. So this comes to show that this whole pretty talk, this stuff will go to the men too. Because you got a lot of like Esau. So this will be considered Esau. Esau would be pretty much so-called considered skillful, pretty. Because what does this now say? Cunning, crafty, clever. It was cunning and crafty. The only reason our women are even considered cunning and crafty is because of Esau. Esau gave them that power. Esau messed everything up. Okay, so this really goes back to Esau, to be honest. All right, it says cunning, skillful, artful, willy or wily, like wise. I would imagine astute. Right. So you can put this in a good way or a bad way. So it says trick, joke, tricky. Esau is tricky. Trick, joke. He's a joker. So this really pretty goes really back towards men first. You know what I'm saying? But by you women out there calling yourselves uh pretty, you're pretty much telling everybody not to trust you because you're tricky, right? You're tricky, and it actually and you are very tricky, right? You are tricky. You always talk about somebody having trust issues. Yes, because y'all always up to something, man. Whether it be the Israelite woman, yes, y'all too, man. A lot of y'all too. You know what I'm saying? The so-called Israelite woman, that's claiming to pick up the Bible, and that's another thing they'll do. They like that. Listen to the elders, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the elders. I'm talking about the elders. I'm not talking about these old jakes in the world, man. You listen to them for certain things, but when it comes to a woman, don't listen to them, man. I'm talking about listening to the elders. I'm talking about elder apostles. a great millstone, your elders in this truth, man. Whatever elder you got, man, you better listen to them when they talk about that woman. You know what I'm saying? You got these women out there that'll make you think you the man. You know what I'm saying? You got everything under control, right? You got it all made. Everything is under control. They believe in the script. They call on Yahawah by which they can't really. You're their Lord, okay? But they make you think they in the truth. They make you think they all about you and shit, man. Until you know what. So, like I said, this is what really made me do this video because I kept hearing that this morning. I'm like, well, pretty girl this and pretty girl that. That's all I kept hearing this morning. So here we go. So by you women out there calling yourselves pretty, what you're doing is you're saying you're tricky and you're untrustworthy. Okay? You're untrustworthy. Right? Let's see here. It says has several points of obscurity. What this says manly gallant. Okay, ingenuously or cleverly made. It says to fine, pleasing. Yep, to beautiful in a slight way. And a lot of you women out there, a lot of women out there are not beautiful at all. They're brute beasts. Okay, every song that I hear, there's always a woman talking about how she want to trap a man and stuff like that, or how she treat men, or whatever, man. And what's crazy is behind the scenes, it's actually exposed that a lot of them ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? They're just out there to push an image out there. Okay, Esau set them up to do that. Okay, so you can see here, man. It's a lot of different definitions here on this word pretty. Now, it's kind of crazy that this one on the top popped up first. Because this goes to the other scripture that we got. Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, I find more bitter to death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. This perfectly matches up. Perfectly matches up with this definition. Okay? Perfectly. It says, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Okay? Whoso pleaseth the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Perfectly matches up with this definition. And when I looked at this definition, it immediately took me to this scripture. Immediately took me to the scripture. And I was like, that's crazy. So you women, like I said, you women out there calling yourselves pretty, you're pretty much calling yourselves untrustworthy. Right? And a lot of y'all admit it, actually. Right? A lot of y'all admit it. Y'all not even, it's so crazy, man. You're barely even crafty anymore. You just admit it. You're out there, and you know what's even crazier? Men like it. Men like it. They'll say, I mess with it anyway. Men like it. Men like stuff like that. And that's exactly why women are doing it. You got to understand that men are the heads of everything. Okay? All these rap songs, these female rappers and stuff like that, and all these, the things that they do in these rap songs, the stuff that they say, they try to sound like men. You know what I'm saying? It's masculine, and it don't look right. But they do it because men do it. You know what I'm saying? They do it because men do it. Everything these women do is because of a man. Okay? So, anyway, like I said, that's all I got on this. It definitely wasn't too long, so that's good. Giving all praise on the glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Shalom.